The beautiful landscape of the Western Cape hosts one of the toughest mountain bike races in the world, the Absa Cape Epic. This 8-day stage race sees Olympic medalists, world champions and keen amateurs all completing the same 620-kilometre course. The teams of two work together to climb the 16,000 metres as they travel from Cape Town to Val de Vie in Paarl. Today's stage 4 is a transition stage and takes the teams from Soronsberg to Slanghoek. On paper, today's stage looks to be easier than usual, but there is a sting in the tail. The early kilometres will tick by relatively quickly, but the ground becomes rough and uneven through the private game reserve. They will cross the Breda River before the Slanghoek Mountains and the aptly named Thudbuster climb. It's just 73 kilometres, but there is still 1,650 metres of climbing before the finish at Slanghoek. On today's relatively short stage, Team NinetyOne-songo-Specialized of Saru and Beers have been in the yellow zebra leader's jersey for every stage. Their closest opponents in the general classification and yesterday's stage winners, Canyon Northwave, unfortunately can't be at the start line due to Martin Stosik's stomach issues. The start gun goes. The pack leaves Soronsberg for a last time and heads towards Slanghoek. The favourites are pacing through the valley for the first part of the race and are still in a large group. They jostle for position into the single track and head into the narrow trails of the Forgotten Valley. On the start line, the women take their place. Currently in third, all South African team faces CST of Mariska Strauss and Candice Lill. In second is Team Salusmed with Ariane Luthi and Robin de Groot. And in the lead by just over 11 minutes is Team NinetyOne-songo-Specialized of Sina Fry and Laura Stigger. The gun goes and they're off into the misty Tilbach Valley. It's a beautiful sunrise and the day is predicted to be perfect racing conditions with light winds. Team Bulls, currently in second overall after yesterday's podium, are having a shocking day and they can't seem to find a rhythm with Urs Huber pulling Simon Schneller along. He seems to be down on power today. It is Hans Becking, the Dutch champion, and his Portuguese Buff Scott teammate José Dias making the decisive move, and they manage to open a gap. The overall leaders Matt Beers and Jordan Saru are in close contention, with the four world-class riders creating a comfortable gap to the chasers. Becking and Diaz are desperate for their first win of the 2021 Absa Cape Epic. They go all out on the technical downhill and manage to create a half-a-minute gap on the chasing yellow Beers and Saru. The winners of Stage 4 are Hans Becking and José Diaz from the Buff Scott MTB team. They're celebrating their first Absa Cape Epic 2021 podium spot with a win. Back on the stage podium again on NinetyOne-songo-Specialized, Matt Beers and Jordan Saru, in second just 43 seconds behind. The all-German Team Bulls 2, Simon Stiepjan and Martin Fry crossed the line in third. Their Bulls teammates Urs Huber and Simon Schneller finally crossed the line, losing more than 20 minutes on today's stage and dropped from third to sixth on GC. With today's third place, Team Bulls 2, Simon Stiepjan and Martin Fry are now in second on the overall classification. In second place today, Matthew Beers and Jordan Saru from Team NinetyOne-songo-Specialized extend their overall lead. The winners of today's stage are Hans Becking and José Diaz from Buff Scott MTB team. Team NinetyOne-songo-Specialized extend their overall lead to 6 minutes and 42 seconds and will again be in yellow for stage 5. NinetyOne-songo-Specialized are sporting the orange zebra leaders jersey in the women's race. They have a comfortable gap to second and third, so sit in the pack and defend their position. Faces CST in the deep red African leaders jerseys have been plagued with bad luck. Strauss has had 4 crashes in the Absa Cape Epic and wears the Epic badges to prove it. Specialized and Salusmed take the initiative just 1 hour into the race and put some space between themselves and the rest of the field. It's a tactical move so they don't get caught up as they head into the single track. Luthi, de Groot, Fry and Stigger push hard to make as much time as they can on the chasing women. Strauss and Lill can't handle the pace and the elastic starts to stretch. It finally snaps and the Specialized and Salusmed teams get away and fire down the single track. De Groot and Luthi are on the limit. NinetyOne-songo-Specialized continue on and take the win. It's a clean sweep for the Swiss-Austrian pair. Team faces CST overtake Luthi and de Groot and cross the line 4 minutes and 9 seconds after the winners. Salusmed limp across the line 2 minutes later, having limited the damage as best they can. Team Salusmed are today's third place team but are still second on GC. Team Faces CST are on the second step and third overall, wearing the Absa African Leaders jersey. Still unbeatable so far, Team NinetyOne-songo-Specialized with Sina Fry and Laura Stigger. They will again wear the orange Zebra Leaders jerseys going into tomorrow's Stage 5.